Good morning. Alright, so let's look at yesterday. What happened yesterday? So we were opening way down here. Overnight session was around this area. And then I said, well, let's see if we can fill the gap and then maybe short this area where we had the single prints. Like first, I was looking for a reaction at the yesterday's low, and then at this single prints where I thought we were gonna have sellers. But we opened here and it was an open drive auction, meaning like we opened and then we started running right away. We started running right away from the open, and then we never really found any sellers. We just kept going, and then here I thought, okay, well, here's a place where we should see some sellers. I think I tried shorting here, but I just took the loss because it was a small loss because it was very limited risk, right? But it kept going higher and higher, and then at that point I was like, okay, well, this is shorts have no chance after this run right here. Then we have to think long, and then we just kept going. We didn't even stop up here very much, so it was. I mean, we did consolidate a little bit here. I thought, okay, well, maybe now we pull back, but we never really got much below this low volume node again, and we just broke above the IB here, and then broke above the highs, broke above the previous days, the previous week's highs. So then at that point I was trading in Q, and then later I saw that we started rejecting these highs, and then I said we needed to get below 512, and we're gonna start seeing some shorts on NQ, and we did get some nice short in there. But overall, this day was kind of difficult because it looked very bearish initially, and then it was super bullish. All the shorts got squeezed. So now, so we had this was an outside day. So on outside days, we have to look at, okay, well, we have this distribution, right? It's a P-shaped profile. So we have a bullish imbalance, and the target is 60.25 to repair that imbalance. We have this spike and we have this single print. So I'm going to be looking for some support in this area, and if this doesn't hold, then I'm going to start looking for shorts below the 59.40 area, and the shorts targeting the 59.08. If we now overnight we did see some push above these highs, and then sellers here, you can see we left some single prints, and then we consolidating below them. So I'm going to be looking at this area initially to see if I can find if sellers are still here, right? So if sellers are still here looking for a short to fade this move, but if we get above them, I'm looking for a retest of the overnight highs, and then a break and into this 6,011, 6,025 targets that I have on the open of 2025 up here. So all this area is the next distribution that I'm looking, and if you see this, the current weekly profile is kind of like it's not very evenly distributed, and we don't have an excess high yet. So I'm still looking for more highs to repair these bullish imbalances. And then on the low side, below the 20-day point of control, like I said yesterday, this area is some major support for now, so it keeps holding, and if it breaks 58, 55 is the target, and then 58, 28. Hold on. In Q, like I said, yesterday's shorts were a little more, they worked out better than the ES. It went all the way back down to the 440 area. 440 is now where the 5-day point of control is, but if we get below the overnight low, similar to ES, I'm looking for the top of that spike as support, and then below that, move back to the 20-day point of control, which is at 320 and change, and above it I have a target at 21,597, so right below the 600s, and then the next above that is at 21,742 to repair those bullish imbalances from these past few sessions. Crude, like I've been saying, it's in balance in this area. Not much happening, it's just staying pretty balanced. So again, long above 64, targeting 65.80, and this 60 area should support, and if we test it, you can look for longs back into this 62 area. If we lose that 60 area, then we have this distribution, and we could have a move back down to the 57.50 area. And gold, similar to crude, is now balanced in this zone, so just look for longs around the 32.10, shorts around this 32.92 area. Okay, we have some Fed speaking now, and then Trump is speaking at 11:55, and there's a press conference from the White House at 1 p.m. and that's about it for today. Alright, have a good one.